Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Indiana Jones 2. The adventure continues. Let's continue. We are now very well set after doing some grinding to do score multiplier times 6, but I've got to find the red brick apparently. First. So that's going to be an issue. I didn't realize that I hadn't found the red brick. Also, I don't know what the red bricks are, and since there's only one remaining, it's going to put us in a weird position to begin with. I guess since we're here with this guy, we need to, I suppose, break everything and unlock everything and purchase everything. So anytime we get attacked, we'll do that. I want the score multiplier before I jump into any levels. So that's also a consideration. Punch him. How many times do you have to punch him? Alright, so that's our first character. I grinded so that I would have a few extras intentionally. That way I could purchase anything in case it got in the way. But I need to figure out what I'm looking for. Yeah, this, I remember this, I think, is the blues. So coming over here is a blue stud, yeah. It's good to know. And then we have this alien bonus level that... See, we've got some silver palm trees. That too must be something, but I'm not sure what. Let's see. Hop on this lily pad, hop up here. Man, I'm having trouble getting up on this side. Doesn't seem like the game wants me over there, but then it lets me over here. Interesting. I'm thinking maybe this. Well, it was a thing you could break, but nothing else. Let's see. If that is something, I don't know. And down we go this way. And down we go here. Here we go, we've got a UFO ride. When did that thing become available for purchase, I wonder? Here we've got a jungle jeep. Well, this jungle jeep wants us to race, so let's go ahead and accommodate him. Wow, that's not much of a race. Oh, there was more to it. Let's see, I've already hit that. And we'll buy this. And we're getting dangerously close to running out of studs to afford the score times 6 if that turns out to be something that actually costs 6 million instead of the 5 million I think it cost. Alright, so that's another one of those. Another blue bike unlocked. We're making progress pretty well. Let's continue to use this vehicle. as we're crashing it all over the place. Come on, come on. Let me in. Let me up there. Attempt number 2. I'll be a little bit more careful. That's a little bit more careful. In the most literalist of terms. Only slightly more careful. Well, the truth of the matter is that, frankly, these cars don't work. That's 10 out of the 10 for the green. Nice. So we can purchase Snake Whip for 250,000 studs. We might as well get it now, but I may very well be short what is necessary. I need a vehicle up here to unlock this next section. And here's a rock to break. So we'll use this one. Come on, come on. There we go. So we're still looking for the red brick. And I could really use a plane right about now. Like something that would let me drive around and find these collectibles. Oh, come on, vehicle. There's a couple of vehicles. Let's see. And this would be a shovel place. If I had somebody with a shovel. And these plants. No plant is too small on these levels to look for things. Indy. Where are you, Indy? You're over there. Pull down this plant. And the game lags. That's what we needed. So, yay for that small victory. Now, seriously? This is getting worse and worse. With the controller just messing up. Like, do I even need to unplug the controller? Yes, I do. It's like... this makes no sense. The only thing I could maybe think is that the inputs are getting stuck on the controller themselves. I guess I would need to test some kind of app and see if that's the case. But see, the game is lagging up too. This just screams to me that it's not a controller issue. This is thing. So like the joypad dead zone, one would maybe think this is ridiculous that new problems are appearing too. And see, when you're making a series like this and you're having problems, and I'm thinking to myself and I'm saying honestly out loud, maybe there's something wrong with my controller. Maybe there's something. Oh my goodness, this is 8 million for score times 10. Okay. That's awkward. We need to leave this box then, and we need to find it. Yeah, so like what do people think of me? Am I just I sound like I'm just kind of complaining or scamming at a certain point when every single recording and something is going wrong. So let's see, I'm gonna have to cough 1 second. So we've got we don't have all the red bricks here. We don't have all the red bricks here. And we do have all the red bricks here. So I want to go and check this out, because now I'm in this. If I just found score times 10, then where was I supposed to get score times 6? Because that's what we should have unlocked, was score times 6. Or score times 8, not score times 10. I definitely can't afford score times 10 at 8 million. Although, it really would only be a tiny amount of grinding on my part. Just gotta figure out where it is. And it's not over here, so I'll jump over here. It's already unlocked, I just need to figure out where. Let's see this. I don't want to really purchase anything in this level yet. Although we can see there's definitely a good number of things that are purchasable. Because I don't want to get off track. But obviously I am off track. At some point they decided to put score times 6 in the prequels instead of the this. Alright, so that's not what we're looking for. So we'll just go ahead and cancel and not purchase that. Somewhere around here. Here it is. Score times 8 at 600,000. Alright. So, can I get a measly few thousand studs in this level? No, I really can't. So, we're going all over the place here. Going through a lot of loading. We need to go back here. And see, I had even built in and grinded out some extra things specifically for this. And it still didn't work. Because of weirdness. In the way they've laid out the extras. So I need to run through the level twice, let's say. That'll give me back up to the point where I need to go. My grinding level. And see, I said last recording that we're probably never going to have to grind again, and it turns out we did. So treasure mode, jump through all of this and get all of this at score times 8. And that should be enough for 6 million. And instead of doing anything else, let's save, exit, and auto saves, of course. Come back here. Hop into this. Skip this part. Run back this way. And see, this should work fine enough. But yeah, what I was saying before, it's like I don't want to get accused of being a scammer, and I don't want to sound like a scammer. I don't want to sound like a beggar. Maybe that's the better term to say, but I'm certainly not having great experience. And of course, this was always the problem with going to PCs, and this is the problem why for many, many years PC alone was not an option. It still kind of doesn't feel like it is. There's still a lot of console exclusives that happen, and there's still a lot of bad PC ports that happen. It's nowhere near as bad, and it's getting better. On average, it seems to be trending towards better PC ports, or more focus on making the PC be the best version, as it should be, considering you can have much more powerful equipment running your game. But there is also decades and decades of history of bad PC ports. And this is one of those games that's just like, well, if the company doesn't care, and Steam will sell it, which at a certain point it just comes right down to the idea that Steam should be more helpful and curate their selection of games a little bit better. There's a lot of games on Steam that don't run on modern PCs. There's a lot of games on Steam that have never run. So now that I have the 64 multiplier, I'm getting 2 million every time I do this. So you would think, well, why are you doing this? You have more than enough studs. Well, let's just go get that score times 10. Score times 10 will certainly help. So I'm at the 8 million, so I'll do it one more time to get myself up to 10 million, which I think I only needed 8 million. So maybe we'll do it 2 more times just to be certain. Yeah, we'll do it one more time, and then we can get back into box 3, which is the box we're supposed to be working on. There. That should be more than enough. Save and exit. There's been a lot of loading, and I would hope this is a great example of what I mean by I just don't know how to play this game the way it's broken up. It's like, I understand the basic Lego mechanics of running, jumping, smashing, collecting studs. That's fine. But the greater skill necessary that you can, well, not necessary, but something you can use to ensure that you're efficiently unlocking things, it seems to not work when you break apart the game like this. And then you have to really get to the question, if these were their own separate DLC things, if that was how it was going to work, each box was its own separate DLC, I don't know how much I'd be willing to pay for something like that. It wouldn't be much, honestly, because there's a lot of disappointment in these levels. I need a guy with a shovel now. So now everything is multiplied by 640, and I have 5 million extra studs. This puts me in a good position, and I think we only have like one blue thing to find. Let's see, how long have we been playing? Alright, let's just start doing these levels. This thing has like a shield on it or something. Whatever it is, I'm not able to get in it or on it unless it's something like the crystal skull can get in there. Okay, next things next. Whoa. I'm crashing into this tree. Make sure it's gone, and we'll go down here to see if there's anything there. And there isn't. Interesting. I would have thought there was. And let's walk around. Whatever that was, it's already been done. Whatever that is. We're looking for a character with a shovel. I suppose more than anything else. Right now. Although we're kind of looking for everything. Let's try this. That's interesting. I needed to jump on this log here to get to the top. Not actually the place that was marked. So bonus level true adventure is now no longer a problem with the score multiplier. Let's see. See, that gave me 8 million right there. We're now on the path. Good thing this isn't lava. We're now on the path of that's kind of a pointless challenge there because there was no actual challenge. To 10 billion studs easily. We can purchase everything easily, I would guess, and still end up with 10 billion or more, depending if the game decides to limit us at any point. Yeah, and I get the idea that this is supposed to be kind of a watery rainforest area, and that's why they decided to have this in the water, but it needed to be like swamp water or something like that. Something that would actually kill the people, so they have to do the jumps. There's practically no challenge in this level at all. Seriously, did I need 2 of them? I did. Darn it. Back we go. This is a far distance to have to jump. Suppose this is adding a little bit of struggle. The idea of a moving platform really has never been used in LEGO games proper either. See, this fence shouldn't be here. It should allow me to throw and encourage me to throw from that point. And that would look better and be cooler. It feels very much like it's a compromise, like that they added later. Alright, this over here, this way and this way. I'm not gonna bother to collect the things on the other side. I don't have a shovel. And there's not a shovel over there. Oh, I have to whip the shovel. Anytime I have to whip anything, I forget that it's a possibility. That 13 million, hop, and hop. That didn't work. So we'll double our chances and fail both times. Hop up there, hop up here. Made it. And I guess there's no reason to really smash things and get more studs. It's now kind of a very, very mute point to get any of the extra things. At 20 million. Very, very pointless. And that didn't unlock any new character or anything. And see, that crying statue doesn't seem like an item. Let's see, and if I hop over here, I can break these, but they're not anything important. So this is the UFO flying ability, and boy, does it let me fly pretty far. Let's not go any further here. We'll reset from the right direction. Good. Follow the coins. Where are the studs? Where are the coins? And so that unlocks him. That's good to know. Do I have a button that lets me abduct people? That's kind of a shame. I'm really kind of ashamed. I would like to see the shadow. It's kind of set forward anyways, but it would have been really cool. Man. So I have no idea what this is. Then if that's not the UFO thing. And I don't know if there's actually anything to do with the boat over there. Let's see. And this guy wants, I think, this vehicle. So 10 seconds to start. Oh no, 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 no. Oh goodness. There's no way I'm gonna make this. Wow, I can't believe I made that. This is quite the race. Quite the race. And they're not making it easy on me. Staying between the lily pads. Ignore the fact that the game is lagging up. Come on, we can do it. 10 seconds. Down through that. And oh come on, we gotta get around several other things. Oh darn it, I was close too. That would have been the end of it. That. So, interdimensional being, purchase it. So they don't even call them aliens. They're these interdimensional beings. Let's see. Can we get to a bonus level here? Yes, we can. Another bonus level, I'm sure. True adventure immediately. We need to dig. So this guy, this pea shooter here, is necessary to open the doorways. We really have had to been all over the map for this recording. It's been a mess. Not the way I would prefer to play. Maybe the way a lot of little kids might play, but it's not something to really encourage. If one thing school should encourage, and education in general, maybe not school particularly, it should be a proper order in which things are done and being logical and consistent, and instead of being wasteful and random and bouncing around different levels, trying to find different things. And this game certainly isn't explaining anything like that. Right. At a certain point, you might even you start to wonder, can they just make the argument that the game is supposed to be random because it's a kid's game as a cop-out? Like, the game is supposed to be short because it's a kid's game. The game is supposed to be random because it's a kid's game. I've certainly seen people try to make these arguments and completely disagreed with them and said, no, it's just a cop-out. Because in the end, my opinion is kids games should be child-friendly versions of adult games that are just as good and just as well thought out. Maybe even a little bit more in quality, because they also need to be slightly more educational than an adult's game. Because I really wouldn't complain if an adult's game is just about running around killing people with guns. But if it was a kid's game, I kind of would complain. I'd say it needs to be a little bit more child friendly, first of all, and a little bit more logical and intelligent than that. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. We're at 39 million studs. I doubt that's going to be a problem anymore. We just need to unlock one more vehicle and a bunch of other characters, which I imagine will happen once we start finding the right levels and going through the second versions of levels. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.